To remove the not secured or to make your website HTTPS on your SPA S3 bucket URL, you're going to go to AWS, search for CloudFront, and if it's your first time here, just close this window. We're going to be creating a distribution. Click on Create Distribution. Depending on what you want to do, you can select whether you want a pay-as-you-go or free. We'll be going free. Your distribution name will be the name of your website, and we'll also make the domain the same thing. Check and validate that you have this domain. If everything is green, you're good to go. Click on Next. We're going to be using Amazon S3 and browse for your sjdtutorials.com. Because we set up our single page application, we get a warning message here that asks us to use the website endpoint. Click on this button. Leave everything as is. Leave this as is as well. Click Next. If no certificate was found, you'll need to create one. This is what's going to make your website HTTPS and remove that not secured warning. We're going to click on Create Certificate. If you followed my tutorials from the very beginning, you should be able to get a green successfully created certificate. Sometimes if you are creating your S3 bucket in a different region, let's say it's East US 2 instead of East US 1, you're going to have some issues. You may need to delete your S3 bucket and recreate it in the right region. Since we've been using the default region, everything is working just fine. Everything is good. Everything looks great. Create distribution. We're not done quite yet. On the main distribution page, there is a button here called Route Domains to CloudFront. Click on this button. This will add the records to your actual domain, thus assigning the distribution to the domain. Click on Set up routing automatically. We can go back to distributions, and if we scroll all the way to the right, we'll see that it is deploying. We'll just wait until this is completed. So this took about 5 minutes. sjdtutorials.com, and there you have it. The domain name is associated to your single page application via S3 bucket and your distribution. We can also see that the HTTP URL is no longer there. Now we are using HTTPS. It is a secured website with a certificate, and you have successfully secured your domain. One bonus feature that you can add is that if you go to www.worldwideweb.sjdtutorials.com, you'll see that nothing happens, nothing works. We're going to fix this right now. We're going to create a new distribution again. Select the free plan, go next. Distribution name will be www. And check to see if the domain exists. Of course it exists. Next, our bucket will be the same one as before. Click on this one. Use website endpoint. Click on Next. Click on Next again. Create a wildcard certificate. Click on Create Certificate. One of the benefits of creating a wildcard certificate is that now we can create any subdomain that we want. For example, APIs or SDKs or documentation. You can have documentation.sjdtutorials.com. You can have api.sjdtutorials.com. We can create and set up all of that using a wildcard. Click on Next once it's all green and created. This all looks great. Create distribution. Just like before, we're going to click on Route Domains to CloudFront. And here we're now going to have a record and for a record for www. Click on Set up routing automatically. Now you can see that we have an SSL certificate with an asterisk, which means that we can have as many subdomains as we want under this domain name, which is going to be extremely useful. If we go back to distributions and we scroll all the way to the right, we can see that it is now deploying, and we're going to go make another coffee. Just like the other distribution, it took only a few minutes. Now let's test it out. https://www.sjdtutorials.com. Press enter, and there we have it. Congratulations, you've just set up your website using HTTPS. If you would like a more in-depth version of this tutorial, check out the link in the description. There you'll be able to see all of the step-by-step screenshots on how to do this. It will be a lot more easier to follow. So without further ado, thank you so much, and I'll see you later.